This is the compulsory equipment you need for the Hearts and Heroes Challenge. I'll just go through it one by one. First and foremost, it is essential to have comfortable and good fitting walking boots or quality running trainers. To avoid blisters, make sure they are well broken in before the event. What you're looking for in a walking boot is a flexible yet supportive design that is both waterproof and has a good grip underneath. That will get you across most terrains feeling dry and comfortable. Next, you'll need a full set of waterproof clothing, waterproof jackets and also waterproof trousers. That'll make sure you stay dry throughout the event. Next, a warm fleece or warm jacket like this one. You will be stopping for breaks and things, and it does get cold, especially up at heights, so make sure you pack one of these. Okay, warm hat and gloves. Again, it'll get cold, especially up on top of these hills. You will need a warm hat and a warm pair of gloves. You'll also need a water container. A water bottle is absolutely fine. You may find one of these fluid reservoirs useful. They're made by camelback or platypus, and it goes down the back of your rucksack, and then the tube allows you to drink on the move. Fantastic. And again, all of your kit will go into a small rucksack like this. 20 to 30 litres is absolutely fine, and that'll make sure it takes all your kit that you need. And finally, a mobile phone. Make sure it's waterproof. I've put mine in a small waterproof bag. It will keep the rain off and make sure it's still working when you need it. Okay, now moving on to recommended kit. Okay, walking poles. I cannot stress how important these are. These save you about 10 to 15% energy. They'll also reduce the stress on your joints. Thoroughly recommended. Also with these, to stop your hands actually getting blistered, after 29 miles, your hands could get quite sore if you're using a pair of poles. A pair of fingerless cycling gloves, absolutely ideal for protecting the hands. Okay, a midge net. There are midges in Scotland, you might have heard of them. Well worth it. If you're stopped having a break, you'll definitely need this at the start when there's lots of people around. There'll be midges, so bring a midge net. Okay, sun cream. Hopefully we might get some sun. Bring your sun cream, make sure you don't get burnt. You'll be out all day, potentially in hot weather. Okay, some extra waterproof bags. I'd recommend that you double bag your equipment, and what I mean by that is line your rucksack with just a bin bag or something like that, but each individual item you put in your rucksack, put it in a waterproof bag as well. That'll make sure your kit does stay dry. When you take it out and put it on the ground to get something out from the bottom of your rucksack, these will make sure it stays dry. Okay, you do need to train for the Hearts and Heroes Challenge. I'd really recommend starting off nice and slowly, be progressive. We're all at different levels, so just start off from where you are now and build up towards the event. And try and fit walking into your life where you can. Try and walk to work if it fits in. Do some walking at lunchtime with other colleagues or with your teammates if you can. Maybe use the stairs instead of a lift, that kind of thing. Make sure it fits in with your life. Don't try and add it on top. Do what you can through the week, but the key training sessions are really those at the weekends. And trying to get out for a consolidated period of time at the weekends, into the hills, off-road, that's your key training. And just build that up week on week towards the event. One rule I'd sort of say, which will stand you in good stead, is the 80% rule. This is where you want to try and achieve about 80% of the distance of the challenge before the event, maybe a month to 2 weeks before. So just build up nice and slowly towards that 80%. So you're looking at sort of 22 to 24 miles, maybe a month, 2 weeks before the event. That'll make sure you can certainly do it on the day. Pre-event preparation and nutrition, I'm going to cover that now. You really need to make sure that you taper down your training towards the event. So don't really thrash yourself on the week of the event thinking that'll stand you in good stead. What you need to do on the last week of the event is just take it nice and easy, go out for a couple of walks, make sure you're well rested. You need to think about your energy intake as well before the event, making sure you're eating lots of carbohydrate-rich foods, pasta, rice, that kind of thing, potatoes, and making sure you're well hydrated going into the event. Nutrition and hydration during the event, really, really important. You need to keep going throughout the whole day, making sure you're eating and drinking little and often. We'll supply you with energy drinks which have electrolytes or salts in. You need to keep drinking those little and often as well as just water.